they there though, Harton? Are they there? Good evening, everybody. Oh. We would like to welcome you all to this most joyous occasion honoring our 2022 Josyf Cardinal Slipyj graduates. And speaking of our graduates, we would like to welcome them in, so we ask you to please stand as we welcome our graduates.
Just wanted to say to remain standing for the prayer, so please stand up. Let us pray. Благословений Бог нас завжди, нині і повсякчас, і на віки віків.
Амінь.
Слава тобі, Боже наш, слава тобі.
Царю небесний, утішителю душі істини, що всю неси і все наповняєш, скарби дім життя подателю, прийди, вселися в нас, і очисти нас від усякої скверни, і спаси благі душі наші.
Святий Боже, святий кріпкий, святий безсмертний, помилуй нас.
Святий Боже, святий кріпкий, святий безсмертний, помилуй нас.
Святий Боже, святий кріпкий, святий безсмертний, помилуй нас.
Отцю і Сину і Святому Духові.
І нині, і повсякчас, і на віки віків. Амінь.
Пресвята Тройце, помилуй нас, Господи, очисти гріхи наші, Владико, прости беззаконня наші, святий посіти, сили немочі наші, імене Твого ради.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Слава Отцю і Сину і Святому Духові.
І нині, і повсякчас, і на віки віків. Амінь.
Отче наш, що єси на небесах, нехай святиться ім'я Твоє, нехай прийде царство Твоє, нехай буде воля Твоя, як на небі, так і на землі. Хліб наш насущний дай нам сьогодні, і прости нам провини наші, як і ми прощаємо винуватцям нашим, і не веди нас у спокусу, але визволи нас від лукавого.
Бо Твоє є царство, є сила, і слава Отця, і Сина, і Святого Духа, нині і повсякчас, і на віки віків.
Амінь. Дячні ми недостойні раби Твої, Господи, за Твої благодіяння супроти нас, славлячи Тебе хвалимо, благословимо, дякуємо, співуємо і величаємо Твоє милосердя, і як раби з любов'ю кличемо до Тебе, доброчинцю спасе нас, слава Тобі. Слава Отцю і Сину і Святому Духові, сподобившись Твоїх благодіянь і дарів даром даних, як раби недостойні до Тебе, Владико, усердно припадаємо, подяку усильно приносимо, і Тебе, як доброчинця і Творця, славлячи кличемо. Слава Тобі, Боже, все щедрий, і нині, і повсякчас, і на віки віків. Амінь. Богородице, християн помічниця, Твоє заступництво, придбавши ми раби Твої, вдячно Тобі кличемо. Радуйся, пречиста Богородице, Діво, і нами завжди і збавляй, єдина, що скоро заступаєшся.
Будьмо уважні, мир усім, премудрість, будьмо уважні.
Співаю, Господеві, який вчинив мені добро. Моє серце радітиме Твоїм спасінням, заспіваю, Господеві, який вчинив мені добро.
Бо Ти, Господу, помолімся.
Господи, помилуй.
Бо Ти святий єси, Боже наш, і у святих спочиваєш, і Тобі славу воссилаємо Отцю і Сину, і Святому Духові, нині і повсякчас, і на віки віків.
Амінь. Всяке дихання нехай хвалить Господа.
Хваліть Бога у святинях Його, хваліть Бога у тверді сили Його.
Всяке дихання нехай хвалить Господа.
І щоб сподобалися ми слухання святого Євангелія Господа Бога молі.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Премудрість прості, вислухаймо святого Євангелія, мир
І
усім.
Духові Твоєму.
Від Луки святого Євангелія читання.
Слава Тобі, Господи, слава Тобі.
Будьмо уважні. Одного разу, як Ісус входив до одного села, зустріли його 10 прокажених мужів, які стояли здалека. Вони піднесли голос, гукаючи: Ісусе, наставнику, помилуй нас. Побачивши їх, він сказав: підіть і покажіться священникам. І сталося так, що коли вони йшли, очистилися. Один з них, побачивши, що видужав, повернувся, прославляючи Бога гучним голосом, упав обличчям до ніг його, дякуючи йому. Це був самарієць. У відповідь Ісус сказав: хіба не 10 очистилося, а де ж 9? Не здогадалися повернутися, щоб віддати славу Богові, а тільки цей чужинець. І сказав він йому: підведися і йди, твоя віра тебе спасла.
Слава Тобі, Господи, слава Тобі.
Помилуй нас, Боже, по великій милості Твоїй молимось Тобі, вислухай і помилуй.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Ще молимось за святішого Вселенського архієрея Франциска, папу Римського, блаженнішого патріарха нашого Святослава, преосвященнішого митрополита нашого Кір Лаврентія, боголюбивого єпископа нашого Кір Брайана, за те, що служать і послужили у цій каплиці, і за отців наших духовних, і всю Христі, братію нашу.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Ще молимось Господеві Богу нашому, щоб Він милостиво споглянув на випускників школи імені патріарха Йосифа і послав у серця і розум, і уста їхні духа премудрості, розуміння, благочестя і страх свій, і просвітив їх світлом свого богопізнання, і подав їм силу, кріпость, щоб вони, прийнявши за минулі роки все добре і корисне вчення від своїх наставників, дирекції, учителів, катехитів і батьків, збагатились премудрістю, розумом і всіма добрими ділами на славу Пресвятого Його імени, і щоб він дарував їм здоров'я, довголіття для утвердження і слави своєї церкви і українського народу. Промовмо всі, Господи, вислухай, милостиво помилуй.
Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй.
Вислухай нас, Боже, Спасителю наш, уповання всіх кінців землі, тих, що на морі, і в повітрі далеко, і милостивий, будь милостивим, владико, до гріхів наших, бо милуй нас. Бо милостивий чоловіку любець Бог єси, тобі славу воссилаємо, Отцю і Сину і Святому Духові, нині і повсякчас, і на віки віків. Ще і ще, преклонивши голови Господу, помолімся. Отче Небесний, який щедро роздаєш усі дари, Тобі ми вдячні за всі ласки, які Ти обильно вилив на випускників школи патріарха Йосифа. У Твоїй доброті Ти допоміг їм та охоронив їх. Нині щиро благаємо Тебе, Боже Господи, все добре і покажи нашим молодим випускникам Твої дороги, Ісусе Христе, мудрости вічна. Навчи їх слова істини, Душі Святий, благословене світло завжди просвіщай їхній ум, щоб вони пізнали усе, що справедливе і добре, та в ділах їхніх виконували те, чого навчилися. Де б вони не мали свого місця, перебування цього літа, будь їхнім хоронителем та покрий їх покровом крил Твоїх, щоб у вищій середній школі вони почали наступний шкільний рік у повному здоров'ї, бо Тобі належить усяка слава, честь і поклонення Отцю і Сину і Святому Духові, нині і повсякчас, і на віки віків. Премудрість.
Славнішу від Серафимів, що без отіння Богослова поронила, сущу Богородицю Тебе величаємо.
Слава Тобі, Христе Боже, уповання наше, слава Тобі.
Слава Отцю і Сину і Святому Духові, і нині, і повсякчас, і на віки віків. Амінь. Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, Господи, помилуй, благослови.
Христос, істинний Бог наш, молитвами пречистої своєї Матері, преподобний, богоносний Отців наших, і всіх святих помилує, спасе нас, як благий і чоловіколюбець. Слава Ісусу Христу!
Слава навіки!
Можете сісти, я зійду трошки ближче до випускників, щоб сказати пару слів. О, темно. Щось стало. Я не знаю чому. Може світло має бути на мене. Дорогі батьки, не знаю, що там в них зі світлом, але я буду говорити. Може через те, що жарко, вони вирішили світло виключити. Dear parents, teachers, especially teachers of you graduates, Miss Varela, Miss Cherniansky, Mr. Berdanets, our principal, Ms. Julia Menini, our vice principal, Pani Perehinets. Thank you for singing. Yeah, thank you for singing. See, they sang it for you. That's nice. Okay. Dear graduates, many of you I know since JKSK, some of you since baptism, and some of you just recently. I'm proud of every one of you. You grew up in spirit. You grew up in your faith. You grew up in knowledge. Since JK, you probably always dream to go ahead, to go to another grade, to look forward. That's a natural feeling of every person, to look ahead, to advance, to look forward. But today's gospel is sends somewhat a different message. It sends a message of going back. Out of 10 people who were cured by Jesus Christ, 1 came back. And why he came back? He came back to say thanks, a sense of gratitude. So my message to you today is, besides looking to the front, that will happen naturally, is to look back, sometimes to go back. Because going back is reminding yourself about foundation on which your life stands. It's reminding yourself about the faith on which your life is built. It's reminding yourself of places and people on whose shoulders you stand. It's reminding yourself of the country that you come from, tradition, culture that you belong to. Going back, it's reminding yourself of JCS. That's your foundation. So even if you don't come to JCS again, to visit us, I encourage you to go back. To go back and remind yourself, what have you accomplished while in this school? And you accomplished a lot. We are all proud of you. We all will miss you. I will miss you especially. But so I don't miss you, just come to church, St. Nicholas. I will see you often. Okay? Okay. So, крім того, що я сказав по-англійськи, що важливо часом подивитися назад або вернутися назад, бо це є наш фундамент, це є те, на чому збудоване наше життя. Це є наші рідні, батьки, друзі, дідусі, бабусі, вчителі. Це є наша школа. Важливо вертатися назад. Але ще одна точка, яка є дуже важлива, коли ми думаємо лише про те, як дивитися вперед, це дивитися навколо себе, дивитися навколо. Not just to look ahead, but to look around as well. Якщо ви так подивіться навколо себе, подивіться, як багато людей навколо вас, які вас люблять. Подивіться, як навколо вас є друзі, близькі, знайомі, які вам можуть допомогти. Це вам буде допомагати багато у вашому житті. Подивитися навколо. І навіть тоді, якщо ви навколо нікого не побачите, пам'ятайте, що коло вас є Господь Бог. Якщо ви це засвоїте, якщо ви це будете пам'ятати, ми будемо особливо щасливі за вас. Бо Господь Бог стане для вас у будь-якій миті вашим провідником. Нехай щастить вам. Нехай вас життя обдаровує радістю. Нехай ви маєте все більше і більше успіхів. А найважливіше, щоб у вашому серці завжди залишалася вірність. Вірність своєму народові, своїй церкві, своїй вірі, дружбі, вірність своїм батькам і вчителям. Я попрошу, щоб ви, випускники, тепер встали, і ми всі і заспівали «Многая і благая літа» для вас. Літа, многая літа, многая літа, многая, многая літа.
We invite Orest Ivahiv for salutation address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Is it turned on? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josyf. It is my honor to welcome Father Cacho, Ms. Manini, Pani parents, our honorable guests, teachers, parents, and families to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. This ceremony is both a celebration of what we all have accomplished and a challenge for us to strive for even greater heights. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this milestone in the lives of the graduates. So sit back and enjoy this evening.
We invite Trustee Di Domenico for Trustee Awards.
Oh, my goodness. How's that? Is that a bit better? Okay, I apologize for that. I scared myself there. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you, a very heartfelt thank you to the administration, the teachers, the parent volunteers. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, Father, and the choir and special guests here tonight. As your trustee, I'm very proud to be here. Tonight is also, this week is also the graduation of two of my daughters. I'm a father and a stepfather to 7 children and a granddad now of a 1-year-old baby boy. So I have been to many graduations. They're all absolutely special. It's a very special moment in the life of these students. And seeing as I have a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old at home, I thought that I would update my graduation speech. So I immediately signed up and downloaded TikTok. Yeah. And then after viewing it for 5 minutes, decided it wasn't going to help at all. But if I had to say anything to the students here, and this is such a wonderful, wonderful group, I would say when you go forward to high school, to secondary school, bring all the love and knowledge that you've learned and you've absorbed at this school with you. And if you could, always remember, knowledge and education gives you opportunities. It gives you options. As a father, that is the one thing I've said to all of my children, and I continue to say it, is give yourself options. Education gives you options. Spirituality gives you options. And they're so important. To make your own way, you need the chance to do that and to be skilled with the knowledge and the spirituality that you have. And finally, the one thing I would also ask you to remember is the word empathy. It's not a word we hear too much, but it's so important. Empathy is caring for those that are really the downtrodden and understanding and sympathizing with everyone. Our Lord Jesus Christ did that all the time. He sided with those that were downtrodden. He sided with those that were marginalized. And he was their Savior. He was the Spirit that kept them going. So please, students, remember, it's very easy to be kind in life, and it has an enormous impact on the other person receiving it. Kindness is very easy to give. You have the knowledge, you have the beautiful spiritual training. I think if you add even more kindness that I know you already have in your heart, it will always serve you well. Now, this year, many of you joined in my Emerging Young Artist Contest, and there were many, many winners from Josyf Cardinal Slipyj, and I want to congratulate those. But also, a couple years ago, I started an award for community service. It's called the Trustee Di Domenico Community Service of Excellence Award. Now, the winner this year has had a significant impact on students, parents, guardians when taking leadership with the Gazette. He's gone well above and beyond gathering information for the monthly edition of the Gazette. He's had a significant impact on students, parents, guardians as he helps build a culture of care. He makes others feel valued, collaborates effectively with others, and goes above and beyond his leadership role. I know the teachers who selected this student had a very difficult time because there are just so many good candidates for this. But ultimately, one has to be chosen. And tonight, for the Community Service of Excellence Award in 2022, I would like to welcome to the stage Maxim Skilyarenko. Let's give a big round of applause. Now I must leave you to go to my daughter's graduation. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. Just a decade ago, with knapsacks filled with wonder and perhaps a smidge of trepidation, lunchboxes in hand, and that innocent shine that lights all things with awe and excitement, you stood, maybe just 3 feet tall, ready to begin what was the onset of really the rest of your lives. Although we are most certain that you were rather saddened to leave behind your precious nap time and at-home cartoons. But here we are today, looking out onto what has come of those 3 feet. Brilliance, dedication, perseverance, potential, and most importantly, spirit. And so what an honor it is to welcome all of the families before us, the staff of Josyf Cardinal Slipyj, distinguished guests, MP Baker, and the graduating class of 2022. While only having the honor of serving as your principal for a short time, it has been both a blessing and a privilege to have this opportunity to address you, a rather sparkly bunch, at this most joyous ceremony. As we look behind us, in front of us, but most poignantly, beside us, we see those who have walked this journey with you. And so we take pause to be filled with gratitude for all that they have been. To your educators, who somehow, day in and day out, year upon year, have embodied the spirit of our master teacher, Jesus, who taught that we should ask in order to be given, search so that we may find, and knock so that all will be opened. Each day, with waving arms or quiet whispers, you asked of your teachers for more knowledge, more understanding, more wisdom, and they gave. Each day you entered your classrooms with a mission to find more compassion, more servitude, more love, and they found it for you. Each day you knocked on a new door of opportunity, taking risks, seeing more, and they opened that door so willingly and so beautifully. It is without doubt that you will perhaps not tomorrow or the day after that, but most certainly as time fills you with experience, as it has a tendency of doing, you will look to these teachers as ones who left upon your minds, your hearts, and your spirits the indelible mark of having been taught and loved by them. I ask you to offer them your gratitude now in applause as you set out to live the legacy they taught you to live. And to our parents, family, and dear friends of the graduates who have lived each accomplishment, each disappointment, each honor, and each tear with our young people. Congratulations to you for your commitment and unconditional support of your sons and daughters throughout their journey. Being a parent is no small feat. In fact, I hold that it is the most challenging and trying of all of life's work. And so this evening is as much a celebration of who you have been to your children as it is a celebration of what they have accomplished. This evening, you get to enjoy the fruits of your many, many labors. If I might offer a metaphor, I would assert that you are the gardeners who planted the seeds of your children's potential, offering them the physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual nourishment they needed to flourish, so that you might stand before them this evening, basking in the glory of what has become a most beautiful blossom. Students, your growth, your grandeur lies in the hands of these planters, your parents and your guardians. At this time, I ask the graduates to please stand. Face your loved ones and join me in showing our appreciation for all they have sacrificed to bring you such growth as you honor them in applause. Thank you. And now to you. I know that was rather alarming. It was going to happen. It was bound to happen. Our graduates. While I have only known you for a very short time, I have come to see your colorful ways, very colorful ways, as a testament to the way you see the world as your canvas to paint. Yet, having been surrounded by young people my whole life, I am most certain that you have many questions and are rather anxious about this next step, regardless of how many Crayola colors your box holds. You may be asking yourselves, do I have what it takes? Will I get there? Will I make it? The answer is a resounding yes. You have had the opportunity to acquire the skills, the knowledge, and the spiritual direction to make good decisions. Each one of you has the responsibility to live a moral life and to be productive and discerning members of society. Now, that does sound like a rather tall order, but certainly one that is attainable by the likes of you. Students, thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn and to lead alongside you for the past year. And because you have given so much to our community day in and day out, morning announcement after morning announcement, I thought that we would offer you just a little roadmap, a small guided tour for the journey that awaits. Your map consists of in and around 10 places that will help you along your way. And our first stop, of course, is prayer. Pray every day. God is always there to listen, to ground you, and to center you. Be sure you are open to hearing his message, and your life will open up remarkably to reveal your potential and your purpose. 2, home. Make your home base your family, your friends, and your faith. When you lose your way, and you will, because at some point, on some days, we all do, remember your home base. At home base, there isn't any judgment. What you do have is unconditional love, support, and a way to carry on. 3, exercise patience. We live in a society of instant gratification, and every once in a while, we need to be reminded to just slow down, to have faith, and to not swipe away our most precious gift, the present. 4, believe in yourselves. I want you to ask this question of yourself: why not me? We were created by God to be different. Embrace these differences. Don't let others define who you are. Know your strengths and know your areas for growth. Choose friends who will prop you up and celebrate your unique personhood. Choose to lead rather than to follow. To be the pencil, not the paper. Author your own story. Do not read from somebody else's. Number 5, respect opinions, even when they differ from yours, because with conflict comes growth. It's rare that two people will agree on most topics. Conflict surrounds us. Just remember that between the space of you and of the other lies a story, a lived narrative very different from your own. Seek to understand it rather than to oppose it. 6, work hard, which you are all very good at. We are living in a world that attempts to make everything easier, faster, less effortful, but experience has taught me that all things meaningful are most certainly worth working for. Khalil Gibran, author of The Prophet, states that work is love made visible. My hope for all of you is that you find your passion and let it lead you to a work that is love incarnate. You have been our work, and we have become more human, more fully alive because of it. 7, be a volunteer. Give some of your time to others. No matter what we have, there are those who have less. So give what you can, when you can, and you will find yourself having been given so much more than you have given. 8, live and let live. This is the first step to peace and happiness. Move forward and let others do the same. Regret doesn't allow us to move forward, so live in the present and worry about the things you have the power to control. 9, invest in your own designer goods. With just a swipe up or down, side to side, we are surrounded by messaging that would have others be in charge of our own brand, our unique design. Be the CEO of your special. Be your own designer and let others seek you for all that you are for this world. And lastly, on our roadmap, onwards and upwards, have a positive attitude. Always look at life with the attitude that your cup is not only full, but overflowing. A positive attitude will sustain you through difficult times. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Impossible is actually just an opinion, not a fact. You really do have the ability to change this world. All of us see an incredible light within each of you. You are ready to take on tomorrow. I look forward to hearing about all of the grandeur you will certainly enliven. And I leave you with the wisdom of famous authoress Louisa May Alcott, who so brilliantly teaches that far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow wherever they may lead. Our darling students, follow that light. Breathe those aspirations and believe in the beauty of who you are and in the brilliance of who you are destined to become. Congratulations. This is really just the beginning. Per aspera ad astra. God bless you all.
We invite again Ms. Mani for presentation of Valedictorian Awards.
There is a well-known quote from NFL coach Mr. Lou Holtz. Ability is what you are capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do, but attitude determines how well you do it. Tonight, we recognize a few of our graduates who have demonstrated outstanding ability, motivation, and attitude in a variety of areas. And so we begin this evening with the Valedictorian Award. This award was chosen by the administration and teachers of Josyf Cardinal Slipyj. The speeches best reflected the students' experience at the honorable elementary school that we attend. Honorable mentions for this evening's Valedictorian Award go out to Catherine Osmak, Orest Ivahi, Thomas Pinchak, Alexandra Mihailochenko, Sofia Kosharny, Solomia Krichenske, Maria Matichik, Michael Ilchuk, Adria Schultz, Maxim Sklidenko. And now the recipients of the Valedictorian Award are Sofia Shevchuk and Sofia Kosharny. Highest academic standing. This award is presented to the grade 8 student who is at the top of their class and has achieved impressive grades in the high 90s and above. Demonstrated a commitment to their personal best to achieve these results in their scholastic work. Honorable mentions for this award are offered to Bogdana Zhuba, Eva Karst, Adria Schultz, and Maxim Sklidenko. The recipients of the highest academic standing award are Anastasia Romanishin and Sofia Kosharny.
Okay. Hello, my name is Sofia Shevchuk, and welcome everyone who made it here for our grade 8 graduation of 2022. Today, June 22nd, 2022, is the day that we as a class are going to graduate from the 8th grade. Obviously, we know that already, but do we really understand what it all means? The definition of graduation is to complete a class or course of study. So there you have it, the original definition of graduating. To me, and hopefully to you too, graduation means more than that. It means growing, it means changing, and it means moving forward. Today, the ceremony might seem like it's all happening too fast, or it might seem like it's never going to end. However, all our lives will remember it, and that's what really counts. During the past couple of years, we have gained a lot of knowledge here. Do not ignore the Holy Spirit's leading in your life, as He reveals radical truths to you on your journey. So go out into the world, live a life worthy of your calling, a life that will impact the lives of others for Christ. As a class, we accomplished some of the significant milestones in our lives, graduating from grade 8. We all have shared and treasured memories from our time here, no matter when we came to the school. We had so many fun school trips during our time at JCS. In grade 5, we took a First Nation field trip to the Montgomery Inn, where we better understood the First Nation culture. When we went to Queen's Park, we learned about the many activities and projects the council is involved in. But one we all can't forget about is Play Day in June, which was filled with so much excitement and friendly competition. Having scientists every year was awesome because we explored new ideas in such a fun way. This year, we planted a peace garden, which was a beautiful memory to have, to represent bringing peace into this world, piece by piece, and to constantly remember Ukraine. Even in class, we share funny moments and laugh together every day. In the future, no matter where we go or what we do, there will be challenges ahead of us. We must learn to meet those challenges head on with our heart wide open. Life requires more than just getting by. That doesn't move the world forward. Regardless of how big or small the task is, we must strive for excellence in everything we do. We all have to be thankful for our family, all our teachers and friends over the years. The friendships that we have made here will hopefully last a lifetime. In the same way, we have supported each other and helped each other succeed in these years at JCS. I hope we will continue to provide support and encouragement for each other in the future. Сподіваюся, що в майбутньому ми будемо надавати взаємну підтримку і заохочення. Oprah once said, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough. So thank you, Pani Pirahinets, and especially Ms. Manini for guiding us with mindfulness all year long, Mrs. Varela, Mrs. Chernansky, the French, Ukrainian, and music department, Father Kachur, and all other teachers who have taught us throughout our journey at JCS. It's time for our graduation. Here, now, today, we're ready, even though we might not know it. Let's go and let's make today a day that we'll remember forever. Congratulations, class of 22. Slava Ukraini! Thank you.
Good evening, family members, faculty, and my fellow classmates. I'm Sophia Kazarni, and I'm truly honored to represent the class of 2022. On behalf of the graduates, I want to welcome you all to this celebratory occasion. Graduation is a time of reflecting on the past and looking onward to the future. This year, we have a remarkable group of graduating students. Most of us have been at Josyf Cardinal Slipyj for 10 years. A few students have been here for only a couple months. No matter how long we've been at JCS, we've grown together. We know more about each other than we think. Then, when we thought there was nothing left to learn, we discovered a new wrinkle or something unexplored. In JCS, we learned more than the required curriculum. We've learned how to be confident, to stand in front of the class to present, to stand up for what we believe in, to see the good instead of the bad, to always try harder the next day, and most importantly, how to creatively extend a discussion to take up the most class time. These past couple of years have been a whirlwind. From COVID, quarantine, online school, and the war occurring in our beautiful Ukraine. We've gone through a lot of things these last couple of years that we'll never forget. However, we've made some beautiful memories during our time at Josyf Cardinal Slipyj. Times we will always remember. Watching VeggieTales in music class and getting those glow-in-the-dark teddy bear stickers. The summer heat you feel in class after recess. Doing the chicken dance or Macarena at our dance parties in the gym for Halloween or Valentine's Day. Making gingerbread houses, playing heads up in French, and participating in the rally to support Ukraine. And of course, I think we all distinctly remember our very first day of grade 8. Like any other year, we got to school hoping our friends were in our class and praying we got a great teacher, which we all did. The only thing different was this was our last year. I've never wrapped my head around the fact that one day we would have our last day in JCS. We would get in the bus or car and drive to school, listen to the PA, have our classes, and go outside for recess all for the last time. I'm 99% sure I was in denial for most of this year, thinking that day would never come, but it did. Now we are finally graduating from JCS and moving onward to high school. Next year, we will enter a new building with numerous new faces. Again, just like the very first day at JCS, we'll be the youngest grade in the school. We won't know where the bathrooms are or our classes. It'll be a scary new beginning, but still exciting. We will get our lockers and schedules, make new memories, and meet new teachers. We will settle in our new school and make new memories. But once in a while, we'll think back to our time at JCS and smile. We'll remember the people we grew up with, the teachers, the hallway we walked through every day, the little things like pizza day, and that one joke your friend made that made you laugh so hard you cried. We grew up in Josyf Cardinal Slipyj and made some of our most cherished memories here. I want to thank all our teachers and staff that have helped us through the years and have made JCS so memorable. Thank you, Ms. Chinansky, Mr. Bedanitz, and Ms. Farella for trying so hard this year and making it possible for us to have a full grade 8 experience. Thank you, Ms. Manini and Pani Parahinitz, for all the support and help you gave. To the French program, thank you for preparing us for everything we'll need to know for high school French. Merci beaucoup. I want to thank the Ukrainian program for teaching us about our heritage and the history of Ukraine. Slava Ukraini. Thank you to the Parent Council for organizing our Quebec trip and all our parents who made us who we are today. Thank you, Father Kachur, Father Lubai, Bishop Stephen, and Bishop Ryan for all the ways you make a difference in our church and community. Finally, I would like to thank my classmates for making elementary school one of the best experiences in my life. I'll miss you all tremendously. I'd like to leave you all with one final thought. Goodbyes are not forever, are not the end. It simply means I'll miss you until we meet again. Thank you.
Now we start presentation of diplomas, so please our graduates proceed to the stage. So graduates of 2021, 2022, Agostino Veronica. Andruhiv Nazar. Barnett Jack. Batista Migaela. Belay Alexander. Belay Yulia. Sehosh Luke. Данильченко Анастасія. Дворіна Крістіна. Дзюба Богдана. Гнатишин Арсен. Gorel Juliana. Halka Ivan. Horbal Julian. Hormes Joseph. Касанюк Деніел. Гривняк Алексія. Ільчук Майкл. Юрик Наталі. Івахів Орест. Карст Ева. Кавінська Софія. Казак Даяна. Кіндзерська Лідія. Костирка Аня. Костюченко Святослав. Козарний Софія. Кучмій Ольга. Кухар Анна. Киричинська Соломія. Лесогорський Михайло. Мартинець Марк. Маринович Олександр. Матічик Мар'яна. Мікніл Данило. Мороховець Ігор. Михайличенко Олександра. Микуш Христина. Нечипорук Іван. Осмак Кетрін. Пак Діана. Пакиш Даяна. Пінчак Томас. Платко Любов. Пригара Максим. Радомська Ксеня. Реюс Роман. Романишин Анастейжа. Schultz Adria. Шевчук Софія. Скляренко Максим. Смик Оріана. Сторожук Арсеній. Tenasi Adrian. Тарабас Вікторія. Тернова Аніта. Устянич Оливер. Яремчук Елизабeth. Ярошенко Мирослав. Yates Alexander. Thank you very much. Now we come to presentations of awards. Language Arts Awards, we invite Mrs. Chernyansky.
That is a part of the beauty of all literature. You discover that your longings are universal longings, that you are not lonely and isolated from anyone. You belong. Scott Fitzgerald. This award is presented to the grade 8 student who excels in all areas of the language arts curriculum: reading, writing, oral communication, and media literacy. Demonstrates a passion for reading and writing beyond the classroom. The writing demonstrates students' creativity, command of figurative language, and the ability to connect with the reader in an engaging way. The students' assignments, presentations, and written work are consistently well done beyond the expectations of the grade 8 curriculum. The honorable mentions are Bogdana Dziuba, Eva Karst, Sofia Koszarny, Maksym Sklarenko. The recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in Language Arts Award are Anastasia Romanyshin and Solomia Kryczyńska.
We invite Madame Miha for Co-French Awards.
Bonsoir à tous. Good evening, everyone. Ce soir, j'ai l'honneur de présenter le prix pour accomplissement exceptionnel en français cadre. I'm honored to present the Outstanding Achievement in Core French Word. Le prix est basé sur un effort constant tout au long de l'année avec une attitude positive, exceptionnelle et un soutien envers la tradition, la langue et la culture française. The award is based on consistent effort throughout the year with outstanding positive attitude and support toward the French culture, tradition, and language. J'ai aussi le plaisir de nommer les mentions honorables qui sont: the honorable mentions are Eva Karst, Alina Morozowska, Adria Schulz et Maxime Sklarenko. Et maintenant, les récipiendaires du prix pour accomplissement exceptionnel en français cadre sont: the recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in Core French are Michael Ilchuk, Catherine Osmak. Félicitations!
Merci. We invite Pani Shevchuk for Ukrainian Group A Awards and Ukrainian Group B Awards.
Вечора. I am here for two teachers, for myself or for Pani Makivoy. Which language do you want me to speak, graduates? In Ukrainian or in English? In Ukrainian. Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Ці нагороди у вивченні української мови йдуть до студентів, які проявили за всі роки навчання у школі кардинала Йосипа Сліпого. У 4 напрямках вивчення української мови у читанні, письмі, говорінні та розумінні найвищі досягнення. Хто взяв на себе відповідальність у вивченні цієї мови і проявив наполегливість у досягненні вимог української програми. Хто брав активну участь у всіх наших позакласних заходах і також у тих заходах, які були в школі, хто продемонстрував надзвичайну працю для того, щоб йти вперед, а також самостійно вчитися. Хто продемонстрував велике бажання у вивченні української мови, щоб показати, що вони є гордими і справжніми українцями. Отже, the honorable mention are почесну нагороду у вивченні української мови for Group A, для групи А, Богдана Дзюба, Анна Кухар, Анастасія Романишин. Oh, we have more. Софія Кошарний, Мар'яна Матійчик, Соломія Киричинська. The honorable mention for Group B are Christina Dvorina and Adria Schultz. А зараз найважливіше нагороду за найвищі досягнення у вивченні української мови для групи А іде до Аліни Морозовської та Люби Планко. The recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in Ukrainian Language for Group B Award are Oriana Smik and Ivan Halka.
Аплодисменти, прошу.
We invite Mrs. Varela for Mathematics Awards.
Mathematics knows no races or geographic boundaries. For mathematics, the cultural world is one community. David Hilbert. This award recognizes a student who fulfills the criteria of having the overall highest academic standing in all strands of mathematics. The honorable mentions are Eva Kast, Anastasia Romanishin, Adria Schulz, Maxim Sklirenko. And the recipients for the outstanding achievement in mathematics are Bodana D'Zuba and Sofia Kozani.
We invite Mr. Berdanes for Science Awards.
Let's see if I can do this without cracking the mic. You can't hear. Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear. Equipped with the 5 senses, man explores the universe around him and calls the adventure science. Who said that? Anybody? No, it was Hubble. Hubble. Edwin P. Hubble. Hubble Space Telescope. This award, here we go. This award recognizes the student who best fulfills the following criteria. Demonstrates a passion for science, which is expressed through excellent attitude in class discussions, lessons, and experiments, if there were any this year. Shows a positive leadership component during any group work by helping others achieve a common goal and purpose, and of course has the highest academic standing in science. The honorable mentions are Bogdana Juba, Eva Karst, Luba Platko, Adria Schultz, and the recipients are Anastasia Romanishin, Maxim Sklirenko.
We invite Mrs. Antonishin for History Awards.
If you don't know history, you don't know anything. You are a leaf that doesn't know it's a part of a tree. Michael Crichton. The war in Ukraine has once again, unfortunately, shown that history repeats itself. It is critical, dear graduates, that we learn its important lessons. This award is presented to grade 8 student who has shown a strong interest in Canadian history, has demonstrated a high academic average in both terms, understands the value of history and its relevance in shaping our contemporary society. The honorable mentions are Anastasia Romanishin, Eva Karst, Sofia Kosarny, Elizabeth Yaremchuk. The recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in History are Bodana Juba and Mariana Matichik.
We invite Ms. Bridgeford for Geography Awards.
Without geography, you are nowhere. Author unknown. This award is presented to a grade 8 student who has shown a strong interest in the study of global settlement, patterns, sustainability, and global inequalities, has demonstrated a positive approach to the study, research, note-taking, and discipline focus of geographical studies while maintaining a high academic average, was an active and enthusiastic participant during group discussions and classroom lessons, has shown an ability to grasp big ideas and make connections between patterns and factors affecting economic development and the quality of life of persons all around the world. The honorable mentions are Bogdana Juba, Anastasia Romanishin, Sofia Kosarny, Mariana Matichik. The recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in Geography Award are Eva Karst and Alexia Herivnak.
We invite Ms. Domenigato for Visual Arts Awards.
Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Pablo Picasso. This award is presented to the grade 8 student who has shown a passion and keen interest in visual arts, has embraced their identity as an artist and makes clear choices in the objectives, themes, and mediums they choose to work with, has been seen as a positive role model inspiring others with their artistic choices and commitment to excellence. The honorable mentions are Anastasia Romanishin, Eva Karst, Christina Dorvina, and Diana Kazak. The recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in the Visual Arts are Deanna Pak, Sofia Sevchuk, Solomia Kirishchinska, and Maxim Skilarenko.
invite Mr. Rossi for Music Awards.
Music is a universal language of mankind. When words fail, music speaks. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. This award is presented to the student who is consistently prepared with necessary materials for rehearsals and lessons, shows active participation in lessons, evidence of practice at home, and demonstrates an outstanding musical performance through playing tests and concerts. The honorable mentions are Catherine Osmak, Adria Schultz, Anita Ternova, Juliana Gorel, and the recipients of the Outstanding Achievement in Music Award are Veronica Agostino and Ivan Halka.
We invite Mr. Diamante and Mrs. Resendes for Female Athletes Awards and Male Athletes Awards.
The Outstanding Female and Male Athlete Award. These awards are presented to the grade 8 students who demonstrate a very high level of skills in sport, are recognized by their coaches, physical education teacher, and fellow athletes as a strong leader, demonstrate a high level of sportsmanship, and demonstrate a positive influence in sport and in the classroom. The honorable mentions are Diana Pakish, Diana Pak, Anita Tarnova, Yulia Belay, Oliver Ustanich, Thomas Pinchak, Ivan Nechiporuk, and Miroslav Yaroshenko.
The recipients of the Outstanding Female Athlete Award are Catherine Osmak and Adria Schultz.
The recipients of the Outstanding Male Athlete Award are Daniel Rukanik and Maxim Prihara.
We invite Mrs. Perejines for English Language Learner Award.
Knowledge of Languages is the Doorway to Wisdom by Roger Bacon, English philosopher. The Outstanding Achievement in English Language Learners Award is presented to the students who take the charge of their learning, are organized physically and mentally, are creative, do not get frustrated, practice, use memory strategy, learn from mistakes. The honorable mentions are Julian and Orest Ivahiv. The recipient of English Language Learners Award is Anna Kuchar.
We invite Mrs. D'Souza for Most Improved Awards.
This award is presented to the student who through hard work has improved the most in academic achievement during the second term of the school year. The honorable mentions are Oliver Ustianich, Juliana Gorel, Maxim Pirhara, Igor Morohovitz. The recipients of the Most Improved Academic Standing Award are Lydia Kendazerska and Lubo Platko.
We invite Ms. Domenigado for Leadership Awards.
This award acknowledges and celebrates exemplary leadership of the student who makes a significant and positive impact on others. The student promotes a kind, supportive, and respectful school environment. The honorable mentions are Catherine Osmak, Alexandra Mikhailichenko, Sofia Kazarny, and Maxim Skilarenko. The recipients of the Leadership Award are Deanna Pak and Maxim Prehera.
We invite Otec Kachur for Christian Spirit Awards.
The Christian Spirit Female and Male Award. This award is given to the students who demonstrate kindness to others, are helpful, and demonstrate a positive attitude overall in many different situations. Are active participants in religious classes, are active in their churches, demonstrate morals and values consistent with Christian living, take on a leadership role to welcome, support, and encourage others. Honorable mentions are Daniel Hryceniuk, Lydia Kindzerska, Marianna Mitichuk, Любов Platko, and the recipients of the Christian Spirit Female and Male Awards are Thomas Pinchak and Ksenia Radomska.
Now we invite grade 8 teachers, Mrs. Varela and Mrs. Chernyansky.
Good evening, honored guests, Father Kacher, Principal Ms. Manini, Vice Principal Ms. Perechinec, our MP Ivan Baker, my colleagues, staff of Josyf Cardinal Slipyj, all guests, and students of the graduating class of 2022. My name is Elizabeth Chuniański, and I am honored to say the last few words before we officially say goodbye to our grade 8 students. The year started off at a sprint, and it seems to have left many of us still trying to catch our breath. Tonight, after 2 years of uncertainty, we finally are gathered together, like years in the past, to say farewell to our students who are graduating. While it's not necessarily saying goodbye forever, it's always an emotional time for teachers and staff, as some of the students have been with us since kindergarten. Being a graduate is a moment of pride for each and every one of you. Congratulations on all the hard work, efforts, and dedication you have put in to make this day possible. It has been my pleasure as your teacher to watch you develop, grow, and learn. You've worked hard to achieve your goals. Each achievement is important because it is a result of many failures and successes. Now you are on your way to seek new prospects, dream new dreams, embark on who you are, embrace life with passion, and keep reaching for your stars. I would like to say thank you to all of those who support our students in growing their minds, hearts, and bodies, telling them that they can do anything they dream about. Parents who provide a safe net of unconditional love for the children, who are engaged and connected with JCS educators and seek to strengthen the homeschool partnership. To the young people who are leaving us today, I say, it is with hearts full of pride that we watch you leave. You are so special to all of us. We've given you all that we can, equipped you with every tool that we have. Now, it's time for you to go and use all your knowledge in the best way you can. Follow your dreams and remember that your learning does not stop now, not for the summer, not for the year, not in your life. No matter what your age or place you will end up in, just to be proud of everything you accomplished so far and never give up. Your life is in your hands, and every day you are learning something new, something that will make you stronger and better. We encourage you to take an interest in Ukrainian events and involve yourself in the community when possible. By now, you know what Sila Gromady means to you. Become those camp counselors, organize walkathons, help raise awareness for numerous causes and charities. Young minds, ideas, enthusiasm, and are appreciated and always welcome. You are our future. Graduates of 2022. With the future at hand, may you continue to pursue excellence. May wisdom and insight guide you as you strive to build bridges, not walls. Celebrate this achievement and always know a blessing is with you, for the spirit of success is your own. I wish you well and look forward to hearing about your future endeavors. As William Arthur Ward said, before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you quit, try. Congratulations on your graduation. Good luck and goodbye. Thank you. Good evening, Father Kachur, Ms. Manini, Pani Perihinits, honorable guests, colleagues, families, and my dear graduates. It has been such an honor to have been your teacher in your final year at JCS. I have been truly blessed. As I stand here before you this evening, I recall the year that went by. When you came to my class that first day in September, you were so quiet and shy. And look at you today, full of confidence and poise. I want to thank you for the zeal you have demonstrated towards your studies, in your relationship with the teachers, and even among yourselves. I am very proud of your many accomplishments throughout this year. I certainly enjoyed our imaginary trip to Paris this year. Each one of you is beautiful inside out. You rose to the occasion every time we needed you, by helping the families in need at Christmas and by standing with Ukraine during this most difficult time. You have been excellent role models for the younger grades at JCS, and I pray that the legacy you have begun with our Peace Garden at JCS will be carried on enthusiastically by the younger grades. For many of you, Joseph Cardinal Slipyj School has been your home for 10 years. You are now ready to leave your nest. As you begin a new chapter in your life, remember that there are numerous opportunities out there for each one of you to explore and pursue and make your dreams come true. Continue to be kind and good to people you meet along life's path. Allow the words of God to guide you as you journey to greatness. Be optimistic in whatever you do. And as you continue to soar higher, never forget who you are and stay gold. I would like to conclude with the words of St. Paul to Timothy. Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say, in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity. Congratulations, class of 2022. God bless you all.
Let me invite our Vice Principal, Mrs. Perihinits, for closing remarks.
Дорогі наші випускники, I'm going to say this closing part in Ukrainian. Ви сьогодні чули багато чудових напутніх слів. Я лише коротко підсумую. Це так, щоб ніхто не заснув. Вибачте. Ви сьогодні залишаєте JCS і школу патріарха Йосифа Сліпого і йдете у дуже широкий світ. Від імені всіх вчителів, адміністрації, всіх працівників школи, я прошу вас бути завжди гідними амбасадорами Ісуса Христа, бути гідними амбасадорами України. Не забувайте, що ви належите до нації свободолюбивих і сильних людей, котрі дуже шанують чуже, але ніколи не зрікаються свого. Per aspera ed astra стало девізом життя патріарха Йосифа Сліпого. Нехай це буде для вас девізом також. І повірте мені, що ті зірки, котрих ви досягнете, будуть вартувати тих труднощів до цих зірок. Слава Ісусу Христу! Слава Канаді і слава Україні!
Thank you very much to our guests, teachers, for coming. Our ceremony is over, and we invite you for light refreshments in the hall.